ឡោមលួងលមអើយ
Why to invest in Cambodia? Because I was born in Cambodia and I love my country.
A couple years ago, I took a backpacking trip to Southeast Asia. My time in Cambodia stood out to me the most. It was the first time I really witnessed what extreme poverty had looked like, that 70% of people in Cambodia live on less than $3 a day. And I think it's something like 72% of women work in vulnerable employment. And that was really visible to me out on the streets. I was approached one night by a young girl carrying a baby, and she was begging for money for milk to feed the baby. And the girl herself couldn't have been older than maybe 5 or 6. And I knew that the money that I had, if I had given it to her, it wasn't going to change her life. I just knew that I had to do something bigger to help on a bigger scale, so that wouldn't be even an option for young girls to be out begging for money. So I went back to the States, and I just was like, I want to figure out a way where I can get involved and can really make a lasting impact. And so I learned about the economic status. I learned about the lack of opportunities for women, the likelihood that women will end up in a vulnerable employment situation. I started to research and learn about the genocide that happened in 1976. It's actually the 3rd most deadly genocide in human history. 1/4 of the whole population of Cambodia was killed. During that regime, the Khmer Rouge wanted to take Cambodia back to its agricultural roots, and so cut off all Western influence. Anybody with a degree, any teachers, any doctors, any lawyers, that was who they saw as a threat to the state. And so it's like someone hit a huge reset button.
Some even lose almost everyone in the family, and this situation affect very long and continue for a long time.
So Collective Humanity was really created to help create demand for dignified jobs for women in Cambodia. We're focused on alleviating poverty, on helping women not have to be forced into kind of vulnerable employment, human trafficking, but create demand for jobs that will help them earn sustainable pay, safe working conditions, and help create kind of a different future for young women in Cambodia.
So right now we have about 60 women. They are the weavers who work from home. The skill that they learn from their parents, and this is really amazing skill that in Asian region, for example, almost like disappear this kind of skill. We support them on quality control and design and making a nice product.
We found this one community, and I went on that first meeting. I sat down with the weavers and kind of instantly felt a bond. We were asking them, like, okay, this is who we are, how can we help? And Net, the community leader, the lead weaver, she stood up and she said, I can only afford to send my son to school, I can't afford to send my daughter, and I don't want your money, I just want you to buy more blankets. The infrastructure that they had already established with Chop Knob, with the looms, and they had this great skill that had been passed down of weaving these beautiful textiles, and underneath every house there's a loom, and underneath some of the houses there's like 10 looms, and these women are just weaving these beautiful blankets that you would find in a high-end store in the States, and like I just felt like I was uncovering like a hidden treasure. So they have such a beautiful bond that when you come into it, you feel like you're coming into this huge welcoming family.
ចាធ្វើរួមគ្នាមិនមានបញ្ហាអីទេក៏ជួយគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកដូចថាពេលតូងចេះខ្ញុំជួយគេរដងខ្ញុំអត់ទេបានទេជួយមួយជួយឲ្យគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមក
I
មានក្រុមតបាញហើយមានពួកឯងតលាក់អំបោះអយទៅវាមានសារៈសំខាន់តាំងតតបាញបានក៏បានលុយខ្លះទៅចេះតែជួយគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមក
The community around can learn from each other, so it is the thing that they can share.
Their kids get to grow up seeing that, and their daughters get to grow up seeing this like really powerful group of women like making a difference in their community. And they
I think women, they are the key in the family, they are the key in the community and also the whole society. Because women she have a very strong impact to the next generation, to their kids. So if we help the women, so it means that we build the next generation for the country, for the society. Yeah, if we help them, and then seem that we are helping the next generation as well.
So that I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the next generation of Cambodian women kind of grow up taking such pride in that, in their country and in what they're able to produce, and like in their own confidence and community, and really see them thrive. Like they've gone through so much as a country so recently, and I think that resilience shows so much, and that joy and that grace, but I'm excited to see them kind of get to that next step of like channel all that resilience and all that strength into this like bright future.
I just experienced poverty and also met a lot of women, and I feel a little bit like sad that if I just live by my side and I just earn the money for my family, then very sad. So I think I could help them somehow, and I have ability. We can see that this is our contribution. This is from our hearts that we can do.
We're all in this together as a world. We're all global citizens. We're all a part of this planet. And we have such privilege and such access in our country. And so I think understanding the ways in which we can utilize the resources that we have to make such a difference on the literal other side of the globe, I think there's something really powerful and something really beautiful about that. If we can buy more blankets from them and we can sell more blankets in the States, then we can really help them fulfill their dreams and live sustainable, independent lives that they can be proud of.